Hi everyone, I'm gonna do something very different today as so many people request me to share some basic and important common hand sew stitches. So here I already have the fabric that I iron, and I already placed the right side face in the right side. And I already draw the line too, so to show you the difference every time I move to the next style. So double strain, and I use the pin. I pin this together. Most of the time when I do hand sew, I don't need to do any of that, but I'm just showing you. The first one here is back stitch. So I'm right hand, so I'm gonna go all the way from the right to left, and I'm going from the back. Usually when I do that, you're gonna start from the back because the knock is in the back there. So you don't want to show the knock in the front. So go down. I would go less than a 1/8 of an inch, very little. Okay. It's just like your stitch it on when you use the sewing machine, almost like that. But then you going up. Let me zoom it in so you can see. So when you pull it up, and now you move the tail over to the right, to the left, so it can be like straight all the time when you move the next stitch it up. Okay, so when you move into the next one, you can go right the same hole you come in up, or you can go right next to it. Everybody different. So now go down to that hole, but make sure when you go down, you're going to move the tail to the left. Okay, just like so. Or you can move the tail before you do before you put the needle down. You can see the space I have is not that long, just right. Now I'm going slow so you can see. Going up that way and move the tail over. You can move it before or out, it's up to you. As long as you have the straight line. I go right next to the hole that I come up, and I go up. Make sure you place everything straight. You're sitting up straight, position your hand holding that up straight. For me, as long as you move the tail over to the left, and it's fine. Doesn't matter before or after. Okay, so now you see I move the tail over that way. Just do that every time so you get into the habit. Now I sew all the way to the end, and when I get to the end, I'm going to go down to the back, and then I slide the needle underneath, just a little bit underneath that, and then make the loop, and that's it. That's how you tie the back. And back stitch is a really strong stitch. That's at the back, and this is the front. So they stitch it like that, everyone. Almost like a sewing machine stitch it. Almost. And now I'm going to the second one that I share with you. Also, I am going to pin this, so I think it's gonna stay there for me. And this one, it called the running stitch, everyone. Running stitch is most common and we use for hand sew all the time. When you sew everything you use, most of the thing you use, instead of using a sewing machine to sew, when you hand sew, you use a running stitch. So now this stitch is a bit different because you gather a few stitches and then you pull. You don't do one at a time. And all the stitches is even, just like your sewing machine when you use it. See, I show you, I do very slow, but when you sew on something, you don't go slow like this. It happened really quick. That's why it's called running, you know. So this is how I do running stitch. If I do, when I remember when we did face mat, I did hand sew for almost all my face mat because at that time a lot of people don't have sewing machine and they asked me to show how to do hand sew, and this is how we do hand sew. And to be for the COVID when face mat happened, when I sew I use backstitch all the time because I want all the stitches to be close together and thick. So that's why I use backstitch on my face mat. You see how I did the whole bunch and then I pull. The needle I'm add in my description box so you can look at it. If you're interested, you can buy it. Everything that I share in my description box only because it's cheaper than in the store or any other store. If it's more expensive, I don't share, and so you can find it in store elsewhere. So go all the way to the end, and you can see that all the stitches is there evenly. The fabric is a little bit. If I don't iron this fabric, it's very wrinkled, like my skin. Now that's the back. The back and the front look exactly the same when you sew running stitch. And that's it. That's very close. The other type of running stitch is this same thing. You go from the bottom up, and then you start the new stitch that you go down exactly the same, but when you go up, the space is longer. See, the bottom stitch is longer, and then the top short, and then long on the bottom, and then short, long, and pull. You can see the difference. See, on the top the stitch is the same, but on the bottom it's longer. So it's just like that. The whole I don't know, I hardly use this stitch when I do the hand sew, but just for a little something, if I'm too lazy or something like that, I use this stitch, but not really. So just like that, everyone, and continue to do all the way to the other end. Super easy. all the stitches that I remember my mom. We did hand sew when me and my sister was little. So we don't have many sewing machine like here. Kids nowadays they have individual thing for themselves, like laptop, computer. We have one machine for the whole family. And my sister sold clothes for the people to earn money. Then I go on the back and tie the knot. And that's it, that you're done. So that is two types of running stitch that I share with you. So very easy. The back and the front is exactly the same. Moving next to the third one is the basting stitch, everyone. It's very common when you do the zipper. I usually, when I learn how to do zipper, I use basting stitch, or before I learn how to sew, my mom always taught me to use basting stitch first and then do running stitch for permanent. And then after that, you can cut the basting stitch out. When I was little, I used to call that temporary stitch, because that is only to hold everything for you. And when you're done, you can cut that out. You don't need it. So usually this stitch, you do that for like beginner. Learn this first and then go to running stitch after. Because running stitch is kind of smaller. You have to work with your finger, your hand a little bit to make sure the stitches is evenly. So maiden stitches doesn't need to be certain length. You can do whatever as long as you can hold the two fabric or two things together to make it easy for your sewing. But it's very important when you're a beginner. It's very helpful. I still do that when I do something thick. So now that is that the back and the front exactly the same. This one is a hemming stitch. This one, when you buy jean pants or whatever is long, you can usually you bring into the teller and you say, "Can you hem this for me?" That's what it means. Bring it up. You know, when you buy a jean that's too long, and then you say, "Can you hem it for me?" And then they know exactly what you asked for. And usually you fold like that or cut. I usually, when I hem the jean of my pants or skirt, whatever, so I usually, if I cut in the length that fit me, right, I cut an extra an inch and a half also, and then I fold half an inch first, and then from half an inch I'm gonna fold up to 1 inch. And it's like the fold that you see in right now, that is exactly what it is. And then I sewed it together. So when I slide the needle, you can see I slide the needle. I just scoop the fabric from the single fabric and then go into the fold, right at the fold. Don't go too far away from the fold. Just go right at the fold. But the fabric from the single fabric, the layer underneath there, you scoop it just slightly, little bit. Don't do too long, like the stitches. Don't stitch too long, because if you do that, you're going to show the stitches in the front. I'll show you when this done. You can see it. This basically from the inside of the jean or inside of the skirt or whatever. It's from the inside. The outside is the one is the underneath, and that is the side that's shown when you wear it. My goodness, I have to tell you, right? I have a gallstone before, and I have a surgery to took them out. They took them out, and it feels so much better. I saw my friends yesterday, and she said that she has a doctor appointment next week to go for surgery. And I asked her what kind. She said gallstone. I can't believe it. But I told her and I said, don't worry about it. I was scared too, but you know what? My cousin has it and told me it's nothing. And then when I has it, it's nothing. So I told her, you, as long as they finished, you can just lie down a little bit and then you go home in the same day. That's what happened to me. I got that last year, and I finally feel okay because every time when you have gallstone, sometimes when you eat something like if I eat French fries, right, I get pains right away. It feels so painful because the greasy, the oily, something like that, it doesn't go well when you get gallstone. So I just want to make sure she feel comfortable to go. And I told her, I say, if you need me to come with you, I'll go because I already been there. That's how I am, everyone. I think I got that from my mom and my dad. Most of them are very caring and loving, and so I want to continue to do something like that. That it came from me. Nothing you can do to change that. That's already in my body, and so I like to use that kindness to pass down to my children, and they are the same. At this age, they know how to help people and love. And sometimes I tell them a story about how people poor and things like that. They don't have food to eat and here and there. Or the other day, I showed them the video of the people in Florida. They cry too, you know. So that is just family thing. So now that is that, everyone. So look in the front. This is the front. You don't see it. It's hiding. And now I'm going to go on to the last one. This is the ladder stitch. I do this all the time, but most people don't know um, how to do this. So when you pull the string, the stitch is tying very well, and you don't know. So the fold is already there. Usually, when you do ladder stitch, usually do with the two fold like this. Like when you sew in the handbag or whatever, the two fold it like that. Usually I do hand sew to close it. I go on to one. You can see that we have the two fold, right? One near me and one away from me. When you scoop the fabric from one side, very close to the fold, not go down so deep and go right at the fold. The one that slide the needle, the one next to me on the left, just slide the little fabric, and then after that you go on to slide another side on the other side like that. You don't have to pull every time you slide the needle on the fabric. You can wait until 3 or 4 and then you pull. Now you can see when I slide the needle, go right at the fold. Don't go down, go straight the needle up at the fold. And now when I have 4, I pull. You can do 4, 5, 6. It don't have to be like, oh, have to be 4. No. So go between like 3, 4, 5, whenever. This is the one that I taught my son Ethan the other day how to sew this. Yet he wanted to. He liked to sew. He liked to do things that I do. Cooking, he always nearby. He liked to go shopping for food, and when I go shopping for food, he always come with me. And he asked me what kind of food is good, what is this, what is that, and I told him. When I do cooking too, I teach him at the same time when I cook. I say you're going to do this, you're gonna do this, and hopefully he pick up some cooking recipe from me. I love cooking, but when I cook a lot, and when I cook a lot, I donate them. Or sometimes I like to cook, and I have to give up my day, and I cook a lot to donate. I usually donate to the fire station and the police station where all the people working so hard to protect us, and I want to do something to appreciate their kindness. And I know it's their job, but not everybody can do that job. So anyway, everyone, so let me know in the comment if you like me to show you some hand sew stitches, and if so, I will show you more. There's a lot more, and what you can do with hand sew, what other item you can do with hand sew, and things like that. I remember long ago I make a shirt, the whole shirt with hand stitch it, and it's so relaxing. I don't know. A lot of people don't like it because the needle, they're scared of the needle. And also the needle I use is very thin. You see when I pull. So that's basically my hand sew for today. And if you like my hand sew today, make sure you write in the comment if you want me to show you more other stitches and what you can do with certain stitches. I will share with you. Let me know. So this is the 6 different type of hand sew for today, everyone. If you like the video, don't forget to click on the like button to support my channel. The like button right under the title of the video when you're watching with the thumb up. Make sure you click on that. So that is that, everyone. First one is back stitch, running stitch, into type, and then basting stitch, hemming stitch, and then ladder stitch. It's very easy. Everyone can do this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support my channel. And thank you for the people who support my channel membership and donate to my channel. Thank you everyone for watching. Please stay safe. Take care. Love you.